wrecked and very messed up, but doing our best. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I haven't got much of an update. We'll do our best today. We're out on the bike, so I might take you with us, but I might turn the microphone down, at least mute the mic when we're on the bike, because it's a bit much. But yeah, it's the Softail Slim Day today. We're just doing some errands around the. Good morning, Courtney. How are you? What's happening, Courtney? Just doing some errands today on the bikes. Just all to do with my eye, my gammy eye that you all know about. Oh, it's just started, Courtney. I've just literally woken up and getting ready to go out and on some errands on the bike. 3 people in the chat, 2 likes. That's not too bad. How you going? Let us know how you're going. It's boring with me. Looney, good morning. How are you, Looney? You're always there. Oh, excuse me. Waking up to see how it all is going. We've got a bit of rain around. I hope that I won't get too wet on the bike. But this is the joys of owning a motorcycle, is that you get to ride in the rain, and maybe that cleans the bike too. Iced coffee, wake and bake. So all is well, relaxed stage before busy weekend. Okay, you got a busy weekend. Well, mate. Good morning, EB in Hong Kong. Working hard. Thanks for dropping in. Always good to see you, EB. Just thought I'd catch up with a few people, say hello. Not really doing too much. Coffee and a ciggy and all of that. 4 people. Good morning. Good morning. 4 people, 3 likes. I can't complain about that. All I can say is I wish you all better health than me. My health is getting sorted out, but it does take some time. And off to docs this morning. Yes. Go and get the correct paperwork. Go and see the doctor that misdiagnosed me and tell him without telling him that he made a mistake and that he owes me 3 months off, so I can enjoy my Christmas period without having to, fulfill stupid. Good morning, Gloria, your Lolly's friend, which is the Frogzilla's partner. How are you going? I hope you're well. We'll keep the overzealous moderators at bay, eh? What do you think? Think that's a good idea? Keep the overzealous moderators at bay. Dear. I don't know about wake and bake. I've got some things to do, so I'll stay off the cannabis until I've done all that I needed to do. Then I'll come home and I will partake then. But I hope you're well, EB. Sorry, making it too loud last time. Oh, look, I had a I had a ball last night talking about some videos that were deep in the archives. He got to meet my other mate, Ian, the bald-headed hippie who likes to rock out on a guitar, and me on the bass. And yeah, that's good. Looking a bit. Oh, I am, Gloria. I have a tumor, a cancerous tumor on my eye, and it's causing me great discomfort. And it's all in the plans to be removed, so it's just a waiting game. Not too long though. I don't have to wait too long, and then I should be right to, get out on the bike, and I'll be doing a series of lives across the country, which will be interesting, in different spots of remote Australia, and then into other regions of the southern part of Australia, all the way across, and then back. Because it's a much better health system over here than the rest of Australia, so I may as well stay here. The the health professionals. Good morning, Mr. Chicken. It's nice to see you here in Dave's world as we wake up for another day. And you're sweet, Gloria, to forgive the misguided at times loony shrooms. Well, he's not misguided. His humour gets a little misguided, and I understand his humour perfectly. I think without loony shrooms, the chat would be sadly lost. It'd just be another boring old chat. But with loony shrooms, our resident comedian and prompter of jokes, we are so lucky to have such okay. Okay, yeah, well, it's the other side of the world, isn't it? So just got off work, popping into top. Hey, thank you, mate. Yeah, no, all good. No, I can't. So you can go. I'm sorry, Mr. Blackbird. You can go and troll somebody else. That's how we deal with inappropriate speech. We don't need to jump up and down and say this, that, and the other. But not a real lot else. Actually, I should have got old mates to give a like before I mentioned what he wanted. Then the algorithm, I could have. But see, I wasn't thinking. I was reactional, and I can't be reactional. I must think of the algorithm and the growth and the numbers of the algorithm. That's what I must think of, not stupid comments. So yeah, we'll get dressed and we'll jump on the bike and we'll go and see the Department of well, they're not really a department, they're a disability employment service provider. Try my best to be. Yeah, mate. Yeah, no worries. So we will go out on the bike. We will see my what do you call them? The employer network agency. You got a paper?
I will have a look.
There you go. And we'll get the right paperwork to file with the right stupid department, and get this eye sorted out. And that's what we'll be doing. Yeah, Browns always has a good night, so not really the happiest of campers with having a tumour in my eye. But if it gets too much, I'll go and see a counsellor, and we can have a bit of a let the emotions go, and pay someone a ridiculous amount of money and tell them my feelings. Hit that like exactly, brown chicken, but it's all good. It's all good, Gloria. There's no real animosity here on Dave's channel. It's we get the odd troll that comes in that wants to have a bit of a chit chat. They must be very bored. But thank you, Ruby. Prayers are good, but I am in a no. I've got to go and see. I've got to go and see the bloody employment agency and get all the right papers, so I can have a nice. Yeah, I'm Australian, Denver. That's right. I am Aussie, and go and get all the right. Yeah, Ruby makes some good videos, I must say. He's always improving, getting better and better and better. His content is, and if it wasn't for riding on Ruby, we would never have heard of the word ding-a-ling bell. I love that saying. Hit the ding-a-ling bell and you get all the notifications whenever I can, get online and talk to you guys. But my eye is absolutely a pain. It's a pain in the eye, all right. But it's all good, guys. It's all good. It's all planned out, mapped out. I just have to live with a bit of discomfort for a little while. It's not the end of the world. Wow, what a relief when it finally goes. So that'll be fantastic. No more waking up with utter gunk in my eyes. It'll be fantastic. So there you go. 9 people in the chat, 8 likes. It's all good. That's it, Looney. Yeah, trolls are just stupid. Trolls are just a fact of life when you come on an open mic. G'day, Arant. I hope you enjoyed some of the music last night, some of the videos. It was a very small and intimate live, which, considering the music and considering the topics, I think was better placed. I mean, this music that I make is certainly not. It's certainly not for everybody. It's heckles work out well. No, you always get a heckle, mate. You always get a heckle from me. Or a chuckle. Is it a heckle or a chuckle? I think it's a chuckle. A chuckle. Excuse me. Right, as for your question, Denver. 1, it's a stupid question. They are a wild animal. Let them be a wild animal. They don't need human interaction. The dingoes can live where the dingoes live, and I'll live where I live. Not interested in taming a dingo. They're a very unpredictable wild animal. They're not a domesticated dog at all, and they don't do well as a domesticated dog. A dingo is a scavenger and needs to remain a scavenger. He has his part in the whole ecosystem. So who am I to upset the balance of nature? So no. Personally, me, can I tame a dingo? Not a chance. Let him go. Get some good goggles, Dave. Yeah, look, I need to probably go to Vic Park to the Helmet House. They sell some pretty good goggles there. They're not bad at all. Then I too can look like the Knight Rider with my black face mask and my black helmet and my goggles. And I too can look like the Knight Rider out of Mad Max as I ride down my Mad Max beast of a motorcycle. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I don't trust the because like I'll see the dingoes around the Nullarbor Roadhouse because they've been somewhat domesticated there because of the amount of tourists. Yeah. No, dingoes are a bad idea in urban areas. Dingoes need to live out in where dingoes live in central and outback Australia. They do wonders to clean up all the roadkill, but there's that much roadkill because so many people are on the road now that the poor old wildlife doesn't have a chance. So sorry there, Dylan, Dave, you're getting pretty good with these lives. Thank you, Southern Boys Ride. Your comment has lifted me up. You are the wind beneath my helmet. There you go. Yes. Hey, Mel. I have no idea who you are, but hello. Oh, hello. Yeah. So that's my sort of thought on should you tame a dingo. Look, there've been a lot of crossbreeding as well, and then they sort of dumb down a bit, and they can be domesticated. The other breeds sort of take. I think that anyway. Big problem is all the stray cats eating all the native animals. Nothing but the dingo can stop them. And a salty, maybe, yes. A salty crocodile eating a wild feral cat. Now that's... Yeah, I'll take the slim out today, Jeff. But a saltwater crocodile eating a cat, now that's a sight I'd like to see. The cat has to be a feral cat. And if you do own a cat, you're a responsible cat owner and you don't let your cat go outside to kill birds and small bandicoots and things like that. Yeah, I suppose a bit of a hippie conservatist, but the Softail Slim's the bike for today while we do a few little minor errands around the district. And what if I do take the phone for a live? I'm turning the mic to mute. The sound is just awful for you as viewers when I'm riding the bike. It's just absolutely awful, and it's not fair. I should try to give my viewers on Dave's channel the most pleasant experience of watching and listening. And you don't need to hear, that's not on. So had I not rewatched, I wouldn't have known that the sound is so bad. But 7:30, we'll probably leave here about 9, because it's only a pop into the office and get the right paperwork. Then it's maybe a breakfast out at Mullaloo Beach Cafe, and then off to the doctor's to not really toy with him too much, but to make him realise without saying it, your mistake has been pretty impactful for my life. Had you straight away sent me to a specialist, this would be over. This would be out. And, my sight wouldn't be as compromised. But, getting really audio, it takes a few dollars, but it's a really good setup. It does take a few dollars. I've got a media mod. That's not too bad. I've tried it a few times, but I think the media mod's really good for talking. Yes, no, Looney's all right there, Jeff. He's very constant supporter of Dave's channel, and he really enjoys the content. I enjoy his responses. It's a good a para relationship that we have. Him and Wisdom. There's a few others that are quite good with the rebuttals and the, you know. Yeah, no, we're suffering, but we suffer, you know. Look, it's pretty light-hearted, really. Our suffering, it's not too bad. It's I'm glad that there's a plan. Bloody hell, I'm glad that there's a plan. I just have to wait. So that's the plan for the day. Just a couple of errands. No doubt, you'll get the oohs and the ahs from the people in Joondalup who are living on the street. Oh, how come I haven't got a bike? And have you got spare $5, mate? So yeah, I'll get all of that. I'll probably end up feeling terrible for them, and want to give them something, but luckily I've got all my money on a card, and I can't just shell out money to every homeless person in Perth. Good morning, Mr. Buck Brown. I am well. I have seen your portrait by Chris. Very good likeness, actually. There's a childlike innocence that she has portrayed, I believe, in the picture of you. Probably, she probably didn't even know she was doing it, but she was really, really cool. And Buck, absolute legend, yes. But he doesn't like that. He's just another guy who, is doing his bit in the world. And look, I tell you what, the raffle creator looks good with the Dark Knight, mate. Must say, the Dark Knight looks really good. I hope it makes a lot of money for Forgotten Angels. They certainly need it. It's going to be an expensive year. Rest of the year for those guys. Just cost of living, cost of repairs. But anyway, really good. I'm really glad that we were all involved with the Forgotten Angels camp out this year from all the way around the world. And it was good when you both and Eric were filming, and it'd pop up in the conversation. Yeah, no, they're watching from Australia, and people like that. The little international, and Tara's videos were great as well. I watched a lot of Tara's stuff. It was good. Hope you all have a good day. I am gonna go and throw myself in the tub now, and get prepared for the day here. It's just stupid, the cost of living and everything. It's just ridiculous. So, the cost goes up, but our wages stay afloat. The Dark Knight reveal was sick. It certainly was. It was just a whole great philanthropic thing to do. Yeah. And, YouTube land, it was great that, I'll be okay, Ruby. Never push myself to the limits. It's everywhere. Cost of living is absolutely crazy. But, I hope the big man, really does care about the poor man in your country. I hope it's not out for him to self-serve him and his family. I hope that he I hope that he does some good, and I think he will. With that first comment about you make something in another country, you pay the full taxes. You make something in America and you get half taxes. It's a good start. It's a very, very good start. Cal, how you going, mate? I don't think they care, sorry to say. They probably don't care, but good morning, South Australia. How you going, South Osmodo? It's good that you've joined us for a little bit. I'm just giving a little update on one, I'm still here. I've got a diagnosis of my eye now, and that diagnosis is a cancerous tumour in the eye that's not affecting the sight but will need to be removed. And there's nothing like an arrogant surgeon. They do it on the ego, if nothing else. In my opinion, politics. I love that. An arrogant surgeon, yes. Thankfully, I haven't met too many arrogant surgeons. I've actually met really good, caring surgeons. Yeah, it's pretty shitty, but if you could imagine, this is some wet and dry sandpaper, yeah? So when I close my eyes, yeah, that's what it's like. So it's not a nice fucking time. It is 7:35 in the morning here in Perth, Western Australia. Wow, it should be the other way around. Oh, no, you're in America, sorry. Yep, got it. Southern Boys Ride. The Frogzilla, no, you're not late. It's just good. Come to Australia and get taxed 41% in the dollar. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's terrible. Rub some dirt on it, mate. Walk it off. You're right. Shrooms, that's exactly right. Rub a bit of dirt on it, mate. Rub it off. You'll be all right. Yeah, that's what we did as kids. That's what we did as kids, mate. You know, we rubbed a bit of dirt on it and walked it off. We'll be right. We're tough. We're tough cookies here in Australia. But, yeah, it's all good. We'll, yeah, there you go. There's a big froggy love, eh? A bit of frog love. Old Man Gaming, American Outlaw here. Yes, no, I know that. Old Man Gaming. How are you, brother? I'm good. We have a relatively safe chat, Eric, which is about time, you know. We had to get through a lot of muck and mire, but we're really good. I'm glad you're still online, Old Man Gaming. It took me a little while to work out who you were, but we got there in the end. Question for you. I'm thinking of riding over to Perth for a wedding next year. How many days did you take over crossing the big paddock? Look, I do it in 6. That's from coast to coast. I do it in, I've been looking at Indian motorcycles. Buck. Hold on, I'll get to you, Buck. Okay, so it's if you're coming halfway, look, give it 4 days. You might appreciate the hotel rooms because you need that rest for the day's ride. It's sort of important to have. So look, it's a little expensive, but if you're happy with a swag and a camp stretcher bed, you definitely need a camp. You definitely need to get off the ground a bit. See, Southern Boys Ride. Good on you. So you're from South Australia. I'd say you could do it happily in 3 days. With 2 nights a com, and when you're there, I will definitely catch up with you if I'm still here. But if it's next year, yeah, I should be. I'm only going over for a few weeks in yeah, be up. Yeah. So look, Southern Cross is a good destination to stay at the Sandalwood Caravan Park. $120 gets you a really nice room, hot showers, television, Wi-Fi, all the stuff you can do with your cameras. Uh, I'd say bypass Kalgoorlie. Really, it's just go through Coolgardie, Kalgoorlie. I mean, on the way back, maybe you can pop into Kalgoorlie and go and see the Skimpies at the Exchange Hotel. It's a sort of rite of passage for motorcyclists to do that, but after a while, it's a bit boring, you know. There's some weird things with links and wrenches. Oh, it shouldn't be. It's come through fine. That's come through fine. That's Southern Boys Ride links. If it's too weird, don't worry about it, Looney. But Buck Brown was talking about how Indians are more pleasing to the salted eye than looking at Harleys. Yeah, not full. There'll always, but look, mining and prostitution will always be forever together. I mean, these blokes work hard and they want to spend a bit of money. They're on big bucks, and they're usually their wives and everyone are away in other parts of the world. So the sex worker has a need. God bless her. Yeah, Kalgoorlie. I don't know. Look, it's just a place, really. There are other things to see there, which are quite good. And Trumpies are even more appealing. That's it. I love the fight. The fight is on. The fight is on. Oh, look, I do love Triumphs. Don't you worry about that. And I also love Indians. So, gosh, it's a hard one. It's a hard one to referee, this fight. What side do I take? Ding, round one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad I could provide a little bit of entertainment for you. It's good to hear that you're coming over South Oz. I hope you'll enjoy the wedding. Perth is great. If you can get the chance to spend 1 or 2 days in the southwest of the state and check out the southwest forests. And it's also another way to go back. I would thoroughly recommend that you go and follow the coast road. It's a couple of days extra, but it's just a nicer ride. And you're only here, but once, twice maybe. But thank you, Frog. You should. There you go. It's fucking a bike on steroids. Yeah. The Dark Horse. Yeah, it's a fucking a bike on steroids. And the FXR on steroids. Yeah, I like that. So there you go. It looks like Buck Brown's, up. He's dancing around he's dancing around. He has some support in the ring. And that's lovely, that little bit of camaraderie that yeah, exactly right, Saf. It doesn't matter what the fuck we ride. We just ride, but we're still allowed to have a little bit of a chuckle here and there. But generally the thing is that, we all have the same wind. We all are riding in the same wind. So no Burnley that was born in Perth now reside in the Sunshine Coast. Yeah, That's that guy in Fuzz. Is that right? Fuzz Pilot? Is that the name of the band? Fuzz Pilot? Anyway. Bandmate. Yeah, the Bandmate. I've seen the music. They're really good. They've even got a soundtrack for a film. Banter is good for the soul, brother. Of course it is. And it's the art of rebutting. If you get offended by something, yep. Yeah. If you get offended by something, I mean, banter's part of being a bike rider, really. And it keeps your mind quick. Exactly right. Exactly right. Hey, what a great chat. And Old Man Gaming, not one nasty, horrible comment. I didn't have to kick you out of the chat, and I feel good about that. We've got it sort of sussed a little bit, you know. There was a friend of mine from North Dakota, and I respect his faith very much, and felt a sense of shielding him a little bit from the early days of my YouTube lives that were just really, you know, they were crazy. And yes, the Odyssey film breather, Sean, that's him. Yeah. He did the CGI work for that movie as well. Well, there you go. So he's right in the industry. Yeah. Till I read on. Yes, the Aussie film. Yeah, I'll have a look. Okay, well, look, you all have a great day and a great night, wherever. Do I have to? See? That's the rebuttal. Do I have to? I could just imagine it. That's funny. Yeah, I know. Booties on their shoulders. Yeah, I know. It's all good. Southern, like there are some, there's some bike riders here in Australia with booties on as well, but God bless them. There's some good folks and there's some crazy folks. And it takes all sorts to make the world, doesn't it? Hey, everything goes, yeah, that'll be all right. We have a plan in place. It's just, yes, praise the Lord for shock absorbers. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, mate, I spent a fortune on mine on the Road King, that's for sure. But I'm glad I got them. Yeah, so we've got a plan in place. It's all good. It's just a waiting game, but it's not a long wait. I go to the hospital on the 11th. I see the surgeon. It's a shitty thing to have, but I've got my liquid eye drops and I just keep lubricating the eye. Anyway, the battery's running out. Yeah, it is an early one today. I'm just about ready to go out. As you can hear the chooks cluck. She's just laid an egg, the good old girl. Now the crow will swoop down and pick up that egg, put it in its beak, fly away, drop it on the fence, and then start scooping up all that yolk. I haven't missed much, mate. It just g'day Sick, how you going? We got Ruby. Good hanging out with you, Ruby. Definitely riding on Ruby. It's all good. I'm in the system. It will get, my eye will get fixed up. Yes, can still be here, Sparrow Fart. Yeah, got a scat, guys. Hey, nice to talk with you, Southern Boys Ride. See you in the YouTube world. Keep the sunny side up. Keep shiny side up, rather. and enjoy, mate. See you all again soon. It's bloody eye, but you don't want to hear that. You just want to hear that it's out, and the clean bill of health, and the tentacles didn't go down that far. Okay, I will give you a call a bit later, brother. I'll just do my errands around Joondalup and Craigie and Raw up the road. Raw up the road on the Softail Slim. Good morning, good evening, Mr. Motorborn Virginia. Yes, ride high in your saddle. Yes, no, it's all very good. Just having a bit of a catch up and an update for people who follow Dave. And follow his many ailments. It's one area of cancer, then another, and then let's see where it pops up again after this. It should be right. It should be right. But anyway, all good. Yes, so think about the Southwest Forests, South Osmodo, where I think you would definitely be blown away. Just the sheer, I mean, I don't want to give you too many spoiler alerts, but it's you're here, you may as well go, and heck, I'll probably come for a ride with you too, brother. I'd happily just go down to the Southwest because it's just fantastic. You'll have a ball, and yes, EB is a wonderful support. As is everybody today. The chat has been completely civil. Well, 99.95% civil. We did have a few idiots, but they don't last long. The supporters do. The supporters are really, they're good. And it's good to talk with you guys, and we all can catch up as a community and shout out each other, care for each other. It's a good thing. Yeah, okay, definitely. No worries, Cobber. No worries, Cobber. And that Cobber is a term of endearment here in Australia. I don't know, ding dong round, the ding dong round. There you go. It's always good. It's always good to talk to you guys. We have a good fun. I hope everything, Buck, is working out as it should do. Anyway, the trailer's nice, man. The trailer is a nice trailer. You'll be bloody comfortable in there. I know it's not the same as your house, but hey, you've got something in the plans, so you know how to compartmentalize and work through the set goals. You have that skill, and it's a good skill to have. Team Wheelie, what's up, man? Well, not the front wheel. That can definitely stay on the fucking tarmac. We don't want to be doing any team wheelies today when we jump on the bike. It's all very safe and sensible because it will be a little bit of light peak hour. Nothing like what Motorborn Virginia has, riding off to work with his crazy, g'day Phil, how are you, mate? It's good to see you. Poor Motorborn Virginia, every day the same traffic. I was going to make the suggestion, maybe can you leave an hour earlier or maybe even an hour later just to avoid that peak hour? But anyway, doesn't matter. You're a big boy. You're a big boy, Motorborn. And you know how to get through the traffic, but geez, some of those big pickups, man. Ever matters. Yeah, I get it. See, that's the community, Buck Brown. And I know that you'll probably get, you'll love Australia, but yeah, come and have a holiday, mate. And likewise, I mean, I'd love it in America. I'd have such a good time over there. Such a good time. We were talking about the possibility of Thailand, but I'm not. Oh, look, it was Phil. It was distressing. It wasn't really the good man. Yeah, good buck, and just have a break from everything. Go and see some new stuff. Yeah, get some new experiences. Be with some comfort. Emotional comfort is with the people that you know, that are your family, and I'm no Chris is, the creative cruiser, we call her here in Australia, the creative cruiser. She's definitely the Ita Buttrose of the motorcycling world. She might actually like that if you call her Ita Buttrose. She's a bit of a luminary here in Australia. Yeah, 2-4. How you going, mate? It's good to see you, 2-4. Well, looky here. Dave, great to see you too as well, 2-4. As everybody here on the chat, thank you all for being so civil. You can't travel with any kind of aerosol. No, none at all. Or cigarette lighters, or bloody, oh, geez. I haven't done any international travel myself for a long, long time. And don't know what I'm going to be doing, but let's get this eye sorted out first. So that's what the doctor's appointment was. It was about the eye, and it isn't good, but it's not a death sentence, which is great. So I'm happy about that. Mate, oh, God, knee surgery. Yep, get on Dean's Live with you. Oh, yep, good, mate. No worries. And we'll do that. I'll be going on the computer so I can do it a little bit easier. Pop up links, and we can talk. And we are starting to get some nice when we get some nice grasshoppers. Get out. Okay, the grasshoppers. We call them locusts over here. We occasionally get locust plagues, and they're keep your mouth shut while riding. That's all good. But the smell of the locusts cooking in the fins, it's springtime. Hustle, man. 89. But there's no hustling going on here. It's just friendly chat, catching up with brothers and sisters who are very much in the motorcycling community. And if not, they're not in the motorcycle community, they are in the comedy community, and it's all good. Guys, hit the chat, the new people who've just joined. Hit the doobly-doo, the like button, and I will be over the moon and not thinking so much about my eye. But that's what I'm doing today, a little bit of administrative work with filing pointless pieces of paper that in all seem pretty pointless, but that's how the freaking world runs, on pointless pieces of paper. And I too have fallen victim to having to file pointless. Yeah, I think it's better to do a live on a computer, especially how I'm going now. Just bringing up different things and delving into my archives that. My videos that have been sitting there for 4 or 5 years that never see the no, it doesn't matter. It's all good. Hey, T-Bone, just swinging to say hello. Yes, editing is a something that one needs a constant breaks from. It can be frustrating, but it can also be so rewarding, T-Bone. Yeah, it's good to see you here. 16, I can't complain about that. Everybody has been so civil in the chat. I think well done, everybody, for just being real. That means the world to me. To have some real people on here is absolutely, yep. Hustle 70s disco era. Yeah, that's it. That's true. Do the hustle. Yeah, so I'll keep you all updated about the process of what happens, because I guess what's happening to me is potentially going to happen to a lot of other motorcycle riders. My cancer is all skin and sun related. So when do motorcyclists ride? When it's sunny. Do we get exposed? Yes, we do. Can the exposure do damage to you? Well, obviously, yes, it can. So it's I'm still the odd man in the group. No, you're not the odd man out, Buck. You're just an individual, and that's okay. There's a song in Australia about being an individual, and that's okay. Yeah. I think it'll be all right for America. Hustle, I'm just happy. I know that we don't really talk about politics here, and that's why your topic got deleted, your comment. But what I'm happy about is that the American people got what they wanted. And that's what I'm happy about. Don't really care I just want the American people to have faith that what they wanted, they got. And that's good. Mate, as a Aussie young fella in Australia, bikes and beaches, no wonder we have skin damage. Yeah, so, we are very much an outdoor, 12 months of the year, we are an outdoor country. We love our outdoors, because a lot of us in winter in the southern part of the country will head north, just so we don't have to be cold. So, yeah, being in the sun in Australia has done some damage. Yes, they do. The Backer Group, they have a big presence. The Backer here in Perth. Always tip my hat to the Backer mob, and they do amazing things. And they get tied up with the gang laws and everything too, and they're not even that sort of style motorcycle group, but they get targeted by the gang crime. And congrats to all Americans. I think it's great. Don't eat, chat on. I'm going to eat. Okay. Hey, T-Bone, always good that you drop in and say hello. We appreciate you here on Dave's channel. Thank you for everything that you've done for Dave's channel over the past year. Thank you for your wonderful cryptics of Northern America. Something I know that you put your heart behind. You really believed in what you were producing, and absolutely fantastic stuff. And it didn't have to be, with bits here, bits there. I think the actual storytelling was the storytelling was the important thing. Good morning, Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory's here. Mr. Gregory hopefully is getting enough watch hours now to help him on his YouTube channel. But what's the time? Nearly an hour. That's good. I have to think about going off to the areas of bureaucracy and getting pointless pieces of paper, filing them from one tray into another. The second cousin. Talking a bit, guys. I hope he got his thumb done. Yeah, thumbnails are important. Clip Champ. Where would we all be in YouTube without Clip Champ? There you go. So without Clip Champ, we we don't know. But anyway, so good that we've got some more people. The new people in the chat, I encourage you to go to the homepage of the channel. If it's what the content you enjoy, consider, like T-Bone says, consider subscribing, and that way you can come to the subscriber only chats that are a little bit more involved than just sitting talking on a phone. But it's really good. Hey Furry, how you going, mate? What a wonderful civil and a civil chat. That is what we want. I thank everybody for participating. Collabs, yes, good relationships, man. That's what it's all about. Collaboration and good, long-lasting relationships with other creative people. I can't think of a better way to go. Thank you, man. Yeah, smoking in the backwoods, cookies and gas, and yeah, that's good hustle, man. Next time you could maybe tell us your names. So I'm Dave. Call it Dave. Shovel a shovel or a spade a spade. No, sounds legit. That's all good. But collaboration and building and strengthening relationships are all part of this journey for me on YouTube, and growing. And it is growing. The wildfire that is Dave's channel it's burning, man. It's glowing, and I hope that to be a beacon, a place for people to come, share their ideas, collaborate, work with each other, advise each other, share your content, so it doesn't sit in the archives languishing, but it's reborn a lot. There was videos from 4 or 5 years ago that we were talking about last night, and some of that was really interesting. A lot of it I've forgotten about, especially the rabbit-proof fence. And after some time of not watching it, I'm not trying to toot my own trumpet here, but it was actually quite good, because I wasn't really paying attention to making a good product. Got to make a good product. I was just putting it out there, and it actually worked. So I learned quite a lot about how, the old saying, KISS, keep it simple, stupid, and it works. Okay, guys, thank you, everybody. Give yourselves a thumbs up too for remaining civil to each other, remaining within the guidelines of the chats that I have asked you to do. And mate, you're always welcome here. on the channel. It's growing. We're all growing together. Whatever we can do to support each other, we must. We must support each other. And yep, we will see you South Oz in actually 2 days, because it's still Thursday, isn't it? It's Thursday night where you guys are in Virginia. And oh, mate, I was on the late night kangaroo, Dave, but that was some real bush eating right there. Oh, yeah, just like a savage. Yeah, it was a good one, Cal. I really enjoyed it. 2-4, enjoy Nova Scotia. And we have also Ireland in the house, Virginia, Indiana. We are worldwide, guys. And Georgia, we can't forget Ray Gregory there in Georgia. We can't forget the Frogzilla and Lolly there in Indiana. We don't see much of Mr. B anymore, much. Jim Reynolds is also an American, I do believe. It's always good to see you. It's hard though when I want to get off and then all these good people show up. And, it's thank you, Cal. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, good. Thanks, Motorborn. Because I wanted to update him about, but it's not a good update about the cornhole boards. The people just, I guess they don't realize the potential of the cornhole boards. But I had some sort of thought of getting them anyway and then presenting them, and but that's going to be quite expensive, and I sort of have other things that need my money a little bit more urgently. I was just hoping they'd jump at the chance, but anyway, that's how it is. So Jim, so Dean, so everybody, rock on. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm starting to sound like your mother. With that, South Oz, enjoy that 1500 big Vulcan you have. I think it's a Vulcan. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's a nice bike anyway, and I'm glad you didn't butcherize it too much. There you go. Kangaroos and crocodiles. Well, to be sure, and be sure. There you go. I hope you go and buy some today, furry, and light a little fire in the back. Anyway, my power's going. Thanks for spending the hour with me, guys. You're all very important to me, and I again thank you for keeping the chat civil and entertaining for everybody. That's how you do a chat. Later, guys.